Hello YouTube, this is RC Flying Madness here. Today is the first day of a 2, maybe 3 day project for the t-28 Trojan, which has been my main focus so far. Here's the old airframe, and as you can see here, a new airframe. It was cheap too, but I'll go into that later. Let's set that down here. Okay, as you can see, my table that normally has only 2 or 3 things on is completely jam-packed right now. So there's the old deal. All the wires are still in it, and the new one is a empty shell. Doesn't have anything in it, just the basic wires and such. All the old stuff's coming off this and going on that. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a deal into what I'm doing here. So first of all, you can see this right here. Yeah. Anyway, I've been working on that today. As you can see underneath here, should be, you'd see paint on that because I'll explain that in a few minutes. But it's taped up right now, drying. Now, let me get into what I was going to get into here. That's pretty beat up. Yeah. Wires running everywhere. Wires all over the table. Lights, which I'll go into a little bit. Anyway, I gotta watch my time here too. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm still messing with this thing. Side view of wing and transmitter and stuff. Anyway, so it's what happened is you guys have probably all seen the video, but T-28 had crashed due to a mechanical malfunction. My elevator was basically in almost that same position, and I didn't realize it. And so when I flew, I got off the ground and went to a steep nosedive and broke the nose. I'll try and put the link into this time. I will actually this time. Anyway, so let me just go into what I'm doing here. So I just picked up this new airframe from Hobby Pros, and that will replace my old one. It's really beat up. I haven't gotten the decals for it. This is a bare airframe. No decals. So I'll have to buy the decals for that. But anyway, the plans for this project as it stands, it's a few projects combined into one. It's replacing the airframe, because we had tried to fix that. As you can see by the bad paint job there, I was trying to do some touch up on it, and in fact here's the cowling down here for it, and motor's off it and everything, and I have all that stuff separate right now, but it went something like that, and so I gotta mess with all that stuff. So let's just go over a little bit of what I have here with me. Wing, old fuse, new fuse. I got some light emitting diodes here. These are what are they? 5mm. Yeah, 5mm clear LEDs. I also have somewhere the new LED kit. Well, actually, I have 2 kits with me. First one is a 2 LED flasher kit, but I may install, may not. I still gotta look and see what that's going to take. Got some Pro Servo tape. The reason I have that is because the thing that I still haven't done a review on, which this will be encompassed in this if I can have time. As you can see there, the wires on the other end are removed right now, but those are my LED lights for navigation. And as you can see, I've been working on that. I still need to do a lot of work to that. That's just a temp fix until I can get. But the other wires ran down here and did the same thing, split off here and here. So I'm gonna fix that. I also need to fix my landing gear. It's not straight. I don't know if I can get a shot of that, but yeah. So you can tell, definitely not straight. So I'm gonna fix that. And yeah, so I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit of what I'm going to do here tonight. Also, with me, where's it? Y connector. Here we go. Y connector. With me, I have a Y harness here that I picked up from a local hobby store. This one's used, and I checked, and it doesn't seem like it'll fit into my high-tech receiver. But I'm going to try it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't work. Hopefully it does work, and doesn't work, basically. Yeah, I know it's a double negative. Don't try to correct me on that. Okay. So as you can see, I got junk in there. That all came off the airplane. Some adhesive I have not used. Glue I have used. Other stuff lying around everywhere. Some mess on the floor, as you can see here. Anyway, so right now is what I need to do is, let's see, in my pocket here I should have my LED that I was running. Well, this one I still should be running to my aircraft landing lights, and that's going to be a whole project in itself. Trust me on that. So what I'm going to do basically, let me get back on the bowling here. That's what I'm going to do basically. So here's from the back side is here's the leading edge right here. There'll be a landing light. Hold on, let me fix it. Okay, there'll be a landing light here and a landing light here. About, it'll be even. But right now, as it stands, I still gotta build the setup for it. In fact, here is the setup right here for it. This is one LED that I've made. Here's the wires running back on it. Here's what that'll do. Is that'll sit like that, as you can see in relation to, and then the other side will sit. I have an identical one that I broke and I need to fix, and which is why I got some LEDs for it. For the other side. Now, LEDs. When I talk about that, I've said that a few times. Most people think of an LED as a light that's super intense compared to incandescent bulb. However, these are LEDs. LED stands for light emitting diode, and the way it works here is if the current is traveling one way, then the light will light up. If the current's traveling the other way, it will not light up. Oh, let me fix my cat. My cat's in the way. Down. So yeah, light emitting diode. So you can see on the picture back here, it only works one way. Longer end is positive, shorter end is negative. I'm not going to show you a demonstration right now, but I could if I wanted to. Basically, the LED, say the current is going like that in a positive circle, and the LED is over here, then it'll be on, because this is positive end. However, if the current's going like that, and the LED still wants it to go like that, the LED will not turn on. It'll stay off. That's basically how the LEDs work. Model rotors, which I am one, use this for signal lighting on the layout to show where the blocks are and what power is going to the track and all that. But this is not a model train video, it's a model airplane video. Anyway, I'm not going to bother too much of your time while I'm already at 9 minutes. So, this is just how I've gotten so far. I guess I won't do any work right now on it. At least not show you guys any work. But, some things I have that I just bought from an appliance store. That is a double or AAA battery holder. Holds 2 of them. That I may use, I may not. If I don't use that, I'll use that Y connector. And is what it'll do. It's in my old airframe here. This will all get transferred into the new one. But on my receiver, I have that empty port that I had plugged in for lights that I gave you a brief demo on in a previous video. Anyway, that Y connector will come off of that. Is what I'm going to try to do is hook it up. So when I have my bomb drop plugged in, remember I showed you guys it was trainer, up, down, up, down. Okay, well I also have another switch on here that's kind of broke, but right there, that's supposed to be the gear switch, is what it's wired to. However, if you notice, don't want to break the wing here. If you notice, it's a fixed gear airplane. So I have no use for a gear servo. So what I am going to do, however, is if you've seen real airplanes, which any model aircraft enthusiast loves airplanes, real ones, you turn on your landing lights when you're about to land, whichever lights on the wings, okay, on the edges. Far ones always stay on. Whenever you turn on the nav lights, those stay on for the entire duration of flight. Landing lights, you don't need them in the air, so you just turn them on when you're landing. So what I'll do is I'll wire my landing lights to the gear switch. Turn gear on, that'll be lights on. Gear down will be lights off. I still got to try to figure out how to wire that. So what's going to look like is they make a switch for it, and so what the switch does is it acts like the light switch in your house, except for remote control. There's my other cat down there being a pain. But yeah, so this is part 1 of a 3-day build. So I'll mark it day 1. So new airframe, old avionics. Avionics are going to come out into a new airframe. And also notice I told you guys how it's not decaled. I'm going to look at changing it from a current military aircraft, as all the specifications are on the current model, which comes from Hobby Zone like that. And you get all your military markings. I was gonna get the military markings as well as a civilian decal sheet to put a civilian tail number, probably either up here or down here. I'll get rid of the t-28 stuff and I'll put the tail number. I'll hope to put tail number N121PP. That is the tail number on the 90s sitcom wings that they used. It's leased by the real tail number was leased by Paramount. It was never an actual tail number, but Paramount technically owns all the rights to it. So yeah, I like that call sign, November 121 Papa. So I'm gonna name mine. Never walk around with the wings, never walk around with the tail. Also, another reason for getting this new fuse was, if you see on my tail here, that's a lot of tape. And a lot of tape because I had an accident with the rudder where the rudder seal broke. So, since there's no way to remove the rudder, I just got that's one of the reasons why I got the new airframe. Also, you can see my poor paint job resulted in poor realism. So that'll be in a fix. For you guys wondering about model trains, to make sure I do them, here's a little module that will be set up in my train club's next train show. And these also use the same thing. Those are 2 switches. The signals over here work, and the block switches work. And in real life, they'll tell the train what to do, but we're not worried about that, are we? So, one more time, this is what we're doing. My next video, you should be able to see progress. Anyway, good night, YouTube. Comment, rate, and subscribe to RC Flying Madness. And if you like these videos, comment that you like them. If you see improvements I need to make to them, comment that too. I know I'm not very good with trying to mix 2 videos in together, which is why I have so many videos, but oh well. So yeah, almost overview here, and we're just about out of time, so we'll cut it there. Oh, hold on, there's my cat. Yeah, knucklehead down there. Yeah, see, he thinks the airframe's a toy. Anyway, good night, YouTube.